Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, with the current infight and uncontrolled personal interest driving Kenya Kwanza campaign, it might lead to them losing more of these elective seats after this August general election. Remember yesterday we were talking about Boni Khalwale and Santa Cleophas Malala with a contradicting statement uko Matungu constituency. We saw Malala being Khalwale being chased away. But again today, they have emerged another confrontation between the Kiambu Senator, Kimani Wamatangi, who is running for Kiambu Governor on UDA ticket, and the former Kiambu Governor, William Kabogo, at rally uko Kiambu. They were in campaign, Kagwe, rally uko Kiambu. So you can imagine of that situation where everyone has his supporters on his side and they are shouting against each other. Watch this shortly, and after this we are going to continue with this conversation.
Hata mimi siujui uoga ndugu yangu. Kwa hivyo ndio sisi tunabadilisha Kiambu. Wacha hiyo story yako. Mambo ya weka kwa Goraria. Mimi nimekunyamazia ukaongea. Nimekunyamazia ukaongea. Nani alikombea ndio naongea peke yako hapa bwana. Nyamaza bwana. Matokeo ni kwa hara na vile. Usiniletee bwana. Usiniletee. Acha hiyo mchezo. Wazi yao atakuwa wetu. Kwanza kabisa. Ndio hata kama shaka ni watu kidogo. Angalia mtukano hapo kidogo. Atakuwa kuonyesha inapo wewe.
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request. You might be watching this channel but you're not yet subscribed, so my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who would comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, in the beginning of this campaign, many people thought that William Ruto has the best strategy to approach this politics, especially when it comes to handling Mount Kenya region. But it is emerging that Ruto team is more of disorganized on the ground, and they are causing a lot of mayhem, which will lead to giving a chance to the opponent to win some of these elective seats. Because now Ruto has a candidate in Kiambu. But again, William Kabogo, who also is a candidate in Kiambu, he is supporting William Ruto. So it comes out that every time they get out to campaign, at least most of the time, UDA candidate will be favored. That means they can be given more time, more minutes to give their speech, but the other one are being gagged. Just to 1 minute, you stop. Or even to some extent, they don't allow them to address the public. So it is to suppress this other candidate and allow the UDA candidate to emerge. This is one of the reasons why we are seeing the infight between Kimani Wamatangi and William Kabogo. And you can hear Kimani Wamatangi saying that I gave you time to speak. I was listening to you. Now listen to me. You'll find in this scenario that one person maybe was given more airtime than the other one. Then they call it Kenya Kwanza campaign. What William Kabogo should understand is that Ruto is going to use everything possible to make sure that it is just but only UDA candidate winning this seat. That is the strategy they are having. So for Ruto, it is either his way or the highway. Period. And now, having this kind of infight in Kenya Kwanza, I want to tell me, Azimio la Umoja, One Kenya Coalition Party, has a candidate in Kiambu, the current governor, James Nyoro. He's running on Jubilee ticket. Then you have William Kabogo, Kimani Wamatangi fighting over the microphone. Na bado hujaongeza hapo Moses Kuria. Remember, they have 3 candidates. And all of these 3 candidates, they are all strong. One has served as a governor, one is the serving senator, another one has a reputation in Kiambu and in Mount Kenya, Moses Kuria. 2 of them, they are party leaders. Chama cha Kazi na Tujibebe party. Tell me, with this kind of infight, isn't it giving a chance to James Nyoro, President Uhuru Kenyatta's candidate in Kiambu? So all the kind of infight we are seeing in Kenya Kwanza is a blessing to Azimio la Umoja. And this tells you how William Samoei Ruto have no experience in running a coalition. That's why he was focusing on just UDA party. He was saying UDA will go on ballot as a party. And in my view, I think Ruto should have just gone ahead and run on UDA ticket rather than going to the coalition, because he was not ready to embrace a coalition. And even up to now in their campaign, Ruto is not embracing coalition. Sasa alijikanganya wakati aliamua kuingia kwa coalition when he was not ready for that. Because now even this coalition is going to cost him more. Instead of winning, he's going to lose. Ruto has never embraced a coalition from the word go in the beginning when they were starting. Remember, this is his first time running as a presidential candidate. All along he has been supporting others. Jubilee, it was the first time he was forming party, URP party. So President Uhuru Kenyatta was the one managing that. So going into a coalition, it was a curse for William Ruto because he was not ready for that. He was pushed in a corner by Raila Odinga and the entire team. That's why he had to go from Musalia, Wetangula, and now form this other thing. Embrace Moses Kuria, embrace Tujibebe, embrace HTP party. Now you see HTP party is getting out. The best thing he could have done is run on UDA ticket and avoid coalition. So that when he's in his campaign, Kimani Wamatangi will be having the ground as the only candidate. But because of this, now 3 versus 1. Even if James Nyoro might not be that much strong, he can penetrate through. Anaweza pita katikati because of this kind of infight. You cannot have 3 strong candidates, then the other side has one, even if it's not that much strong, and you think you will emerge. You might not. The weak one might pass katikati na ikuwe tu ameshinda hivyo. So this is a political lesson William Samoei Ruto should be learning. And maybe it is time to make a mistake so that in 2027 and 2032, he will not repeat the mistake if he is ready to learn a lesson. Tell me, if these 2 will get to another rally and have peace to address their supporters, after this ugly scene in public, tell me, how is William Kabogo supporters in Tujibebe party are going to see Kimani Wamatangi and William Ruto? They will be seeing an enemy, and they can easily protest by voting for William Ruto's opponent. That is Raila Odinga and Martha Karua. So this is the kind of scenario we are having now. And if we have one of the worst coalition we are having in Kenya today, it is Kenya Kwanza coalition. Look at Western region. Mudavadi has been making noise. Ruto has filled the candidate up to Sabatia and even down to the village there at ward level where Musalia Mudavadi is coming from. It tells you Ruto is on a mission to cannibalize all these other political parties and the party leaders, so that after this August election, they will be rendered weak and useless. And Ruto, from there, he will emerge with his people. But what he don't know is that all the game he's trying to play can work in the interest of his opponent. That's exactly what is happening on the ground. So if you will see these people are disorganized like this, they are making noise like this in the rallies, then what information are you sending to the undecided voter? Remember, there are many in the Mount Kenya region. You make these people to distance themselves even much more away from you, because you are showing disorganized and leaderless situation in your campaign. And for that, these people might confidently decide to go to where Martha Karua and Raila Odinga is. Because when Martha Karua gets to campaign, or if you have heard some of these Kenya Azimio la Umoja rallies, they are embracing everyone, they give everyone an equal chance to talk. Whether Martha Karua is there or not, whether Raila Odinga is there or not, they are having a chance to talk. And more so, in those rallies, if they get to campaign when Raila and Martha Karua is not there, you'll find that these people are giving more airtime to talk equally. But you see, in Kenya Kwanza, where William Ruto is not there, and someone else within that coalition is leading those campaigns, you'll find that it is going to favor more of UDA candidates. So everything is backfiring on William Ruto, and all the infight are made to destroy William Samuel Ruto. At the end of the day, he might emerge as the biggest loser, and even the candidate has filled in various seats might lose because of greediness and the interest within UDA party as far as Mount Kenya region politics is concerned. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you, and see you in our next video.